Hi there, and welcome to today's session on managing tips on CAKE POS. If you're looking to streamline tip handling, ensure accurate payouts, and stay compliant with IRS regulations, this session is for you. By the end of this webinar, you'll have everything you need to manage tips effectively and keep your operations running smoothly. Let's dive in. First, let's understand the tip entry process. CAKE POS allows staff to enter tips at any time during their shift. Tip entry is not required to close a check, enabling servers to quickly move to the next order. All tips must be entered before the end of the day. Once the restaurant closes cash, any unentered tips are lost. The CAKE POS system provides two methods for entering credit card tips depending on how the customer pays and selects their tip. If a customer writes their tip on a printed receipt, the employee must manually enter the tip into the POS system. If a customer pays at the POS using the Customer Touch Display (CTD), they will be prompted to select their tip amount during the transaction. To enter a tip manually, follow these steps. Navigate to Main Menu, then Tips. The Tips tab will show all paid-out transactions for your shift. Select the transaction you'd like to add a tip for. Use the search bar at the top to find specific transactions quickly. Enter the tip amount using the pin pad on the right, then tap Add Tip. Make sure to only enter the tip amount. The system will automatically calculate the total. If no tip was left or the customer tipped in cash, simply select No Tip to ensure accurate reporting. If a customer pays at the POS using the Customer Touch Display (CTD), they will be prompted to select their tip amount during the transaction. First, the customer taps, inserts, or swipes their card to initiate payment. Then, the screen prompts the customer to select a tip amount. After selecting a tip, they will be asked whether they want a printed or texted receipt. The tip is automatically added to the transaction and recorded in the POS. Declaring tips is a legal requirement, and the IRS mandates accurate reporting. Here's what you need to know. If you receive both credit card and cash tips per shift, you must declare 100% of both before clocking out. If credit card tips are paid with your paycheck and cash tips are paid daily, you must declare 100% of cash tips each shift. Credit card tips are automatically reported. Proper tip declaration keeps things accurate, transparent, and IRS compliant. To declare your tips at the end of your shift, start by navigating to Main Menu, then Clock and /Out. Select Clock Out and end your shift. A prompt will appear asking you to enter your total tips. This includes both cash tips and credit card tips received during your shift. Carefully enter the correct amount, then tap Submit Tips to finalize your entry. Accurately reporting your tips helps ensure proper payroll processing and compliance with company policies. If you have any questions, visit Cake University or contact our support team at 1-855-696-2253. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial.